Welcome to Social 20-2. This video will be a short tour of how the site works. The first thing you'll notice on the site is a number of icons. These icons indicate the sequence of materials being used in the course. So for instance, when you look at the rocket, it always indicates essential outcomes. So whenever you see the red rocket, it will be what you are trying to accomplish in that particular related issue. So for all related issues, the red rocket will indicate essential outcomes. Another example would be essential vocabulary. Whenever you see the red star, it indicates vocabulary. So if you are in the Resources tab and see a red star, it'll be information about vocabulary. If you're in the Evidence tab where assignments are housed, the red star will indicate a vocabulary assignment. Then when you get to the Rubrics tab and see the red star, it will indicate the rubric for marking the assignment in vocabulary for that related issue. So the red star will always mean vocabulary. Another example would be the cartoon analysis. Whenever you see the purple circle, it has to do with cartoon analysis, whether it is in the resources section, the evidence section, or the rubrics section. So make sure you pay attention to the icons. The course itself on the site is organized into four sections. The goals, which are the essential outcomes, are indicated by the red rocket. And for each of the four related issues, there are goals, there are outcomes that we want students to demonstrate their understanding of. So these will be the things that students are expected to be able to know by the end of doing the related issue. Under resources, there will be a variety of information, including things like templates of how to format work. There will be examples. There will be videos of supplementary material. And this will all be in addition to your primary source of information, which is your textbook. In the Evidence tab, you will find the assignments that students need to do for the related issue. There are 7 of these for each related issue, and as we'll see later on, they build one after another. So it is important that students do them in order. The final section is the rubrics, and the rubrics match. If you look for the icons, for instance, the vocabulary is the red star. If you look for that rubric, it will give you the rubric of how the vocabulary assignment is being assessed. So if we look at these a little closer, here you see the goals. So in related issue 1, there are 4 essential outcomes indicated by the red rockets, and the goal is for students to demonstrate their understanding of each of these goals. Under resources, you will see information that will help students with assignments, as we mentioned earlier. So if you're looking for information on film studies, for instance, look for the purple diamond. If you're looking for information to help you with vocabulary, look for the red star. Assignments are housed under the Evidence tab, and there is 7 assignments for each related issue. All of them being similar for each related issue, just that they relate to different content. So again, look for the icon. Film study will always be the purple diamond, for instance. The learning sequence chart is the 7 steps that you will be doing when you're doing assignments for each of the related issues. We always want you to start with the vocabulary assignment first, work through the retrieval charts onto the film study, and so forth until you get to the summative assessment of the issue. So the 7 things build to the exam. So make sure that you're doing them in order, because the content from a previous assignment will help you with the next one. And finally, the rubrics. The rubrics, of course, are something that students should look at prior to doing an assignment so that they know what the expectations are, and they should make sure that they are doing everything in the assignment that the rubric asks for. And again, look at the icon that matches with the assignment. And finally, at the end of the course, there will be a final exam. And the final exam will be 2 parts. It'll have a written response and multiple choice. The written response will be one of the 3 types of writing assignments that students will have on the diploma exam. One of the 3 types of writing assignments that they wrote during the course under written assignments, and on the related issue tests. So there will be 1 or 2 of them included in this final exam, and the rubrics will be the same as the ones that you've been using, that have been used all year to mark your other written work. In the multiple choice, there will be a variety of skills tested, and also testing to see how well you understand the content of the course. So there will be things like vocabulary, there will be reading interpretation of sources, there will be content, and you'll be expected to do some critical thinking skills. So the final exam is worth 20% of the student's final mark. You need to remember that your teacher is the best resource. So if you have any questions about this site, make sure you're asking for an explanation of them. When you're working on assignments, do that as well. Students should seek help from their teacher with assignments, and the teacher will be able to clarify them for them. Social Studies 20-2 has a lot of interesting information in it. Hopefully you will find it interesting. I do know that it is going to help you prepare so that you're successful in Social 30-2 and that diploma exam. So good luck in Social 20-2.